Hey all, Hipper here. So I'm back, but we're not talking about World of Warships Legends today. I'm going to show you a new game that I found on iPhone, on iPad, and also on Mac actually, and it's called Sea of Conquest. And it's surprisingly good. So if you need something new to, naval theme to, spend some time on, put some possibly a little bit of money into, then this is a really good option. There's a lot of things to do, and it's really caught me by surprise, this game here. It's a really good pirate-themed, open world game where you can actually do most of the stuff that I want to do. And it suits me really well, and I found a good clan to hang out with, so yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm just gonna go through the game here really quickly for you and give you my review of it. So far I've played the game for about 3 days, and I tell you, the map is massive, and there's a lot of room for everyone to do what they want to do, and as I'll get into later in this review here, there's a lot of things to do. But more importantly, there's a lot of people playing this game as well. Like, the map is full of players, and it's actually a lot of fun. So of course, you can customize your player and your ship and everything in between, really, like frames and trails and chat bubbles, and of course skins for your ships. So nothing really new there. Buying ships is also quite intuitive. You buy them and you upgrade them, and then once you get further ahead in the game, you can have more than one ship in your fleet, and you can of course upgrade all the ships and also all the guns and sails on those ships. So yeah, it's a deep game, and it takes a long time to, well, pretty much upgrade anything because there are just so many levels, and that's a good thing. So other than ships, you also have heroes, which are, kind of commanders. Like, some of them are first mates, some are captains, some are gunners, and getting the really good ones, the legendary ones and the epic ones, are obviously important. And then you also have to upgrade these, of course. You also have to upgrade their skills and their special abilities and their levels and everything. So there's like a lot to do. And of course there's many different currencies for doing this, but in the end, what it really comes down to is you play the usual roulette to get the commanders that you want, and if you play enough, you'll get a legendary commander, and that's what you want. And then you need to find a good ship to put the commander on, and of course get some good abilities that matches the commander and the ship, and of course customize the ship exactly the way so it like kind of underpins everything you're trying to achieve, which is no easy feat because you have to gather those things, and that takes a long time. I mean, this is a grindy game, yes, but it's also a lot of fun. So the game is pretty open, and it lets you do pretty much whatever you want to do. If you want to slay sea monsters, sure, you can do that, and that will give you nice customizations for your ships. You can also do trading, and trading is actually quite well built in this game. It's not too simple, it's not too complicated. I really like it. And you can even do auto trading, so when you're away, you're doing something else, your ship can just trade for you, basically. As well as black market, plenty of stuff to actually dig into, and this is just scratching the surface here. There's so many things in this game there that I'm sure I haven't even discovered yet. But I like that. I mean, I like more content over, too little content. And of course, treasure maps is something that you'll stumble on pretty much all the time. And all you gotta do is just, pick the treasure map up, figure out where the location is on the map, and then you'll, be able to go there and, dig the treasure up, which is a really good way of making money in this game. And trust me, you will need money because it is a challenging game. If you don't have a good clan, you're gonna be in trouble once you reach level 10 or something like that. So if you can start the game playing with a few friends, it will make things easier for you. If you can't do that, then make sure you join up with a good clan in the game, because otherwise, like I said, yeah, you might not enjoy it that much. Like I said in the beginning, everything in this game can be upgraded, and not just your guns, but also your sails, your ship itself. Obviously, there's a lot of upgrades to put on your ship, and the flagship on its own is a really complicated beast, really, but I'll get to that in a minute. But as you can see, plenty of stuff to, put your dollars into if you're so inclined. You can also play the game for free. There's nothing stopping you. It just takes a little bit longer, really. But the flagship allows you to, build rooms within the ship that you can then upgrade as well, and that again allows you to build new stuff and get new abilities and stuff like that. And the higher level your flagship, the more rooms you get, and pretty standard for the genre, really. It's really something that just makes you play this game over and over and over again, and it's really enjoyable. And also, like I said, if you get a good clan, or gang as it's called in the game, you will progress much faster, and you'll also have a lot more fun doing it. And it is quite interesting to play gangs because you want to expand your territory, right? But you don't want to do it too much, so you always have to defend it. So it's a very nice balance, and if you get into a gang where no one does anything, then leave and find a new one. Like I mentioned, trading is quite good, and it's finally good to have a pirate game that's about battles, but also about trading, and also a lot about other stuff. For example, there is a different part of the game that's, a little bit turn-based combat here, but this is a little bit, it's not really finished, I think. It's a little bit too simplistic, and honestly, I don't really know what's going on. I just press the auto button, and then stuff happens, really. It's not fun, it's not challenging, it's just a little bit silly, really. But that's the only downside to this game here, if you ask me. So of course, this being a mobile game, there's plenty of stuff to, spend some microtransactions on here. And I have done it a few times, but it's not really something that you need to do. If you're happy just to, sail at your own pace and do whatever you need to do, then there's no need to buy anything. But of course, I wanted to experiment a little bit and, move along a little bit faster, then I spent, a few dollars on stuff in here. But like I said, it's not really needed. The game is also quite balanced in the way that you don't have to buy stuff. Like, there's plenty of stuff to buy, but you're not going to be held back by not purchasing anything. If anything, you're just going to be slowed down a little bit. And you're not really missing out on anything either. You might not get the best legendary of whatever legendary there is, but you're still going to be fine in the game. And, dying isn't really much of a problem. So, if you learn by dying, that's totally fine. You're not going to have to, purchase stuff to be able to revive yourself or other, kind of nasty stuff like that. So, all up, Sea of Conquest, I can really recommend it. You can just download it from, the App Store, whatever phone you're on. And, it takes about 2 gigabytes, I think, which is, well, that's a nice sacrifice because it's a good game. And like I said, I played it a lot. And if you have a Mac, you can also play it on the Mac. And I think you can play it on a PC as well. And of course, an iPad. So that's about it, guys. So I highly recommend you give this game a shot because it's free. And if you don't like it, well, you can just delete it again, right? Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you out there.